I don't want to see anymore.
What's up, YouTube? It's Danny from Team Meager Bros today with a Shaddoll deck list from our own Jared, who top aided our prize card tournament at Gamers Gambit today, and he was playing Shaddolls, so here's his list since people need to know these things.
I went X1 in Swiss. My only loss is to Batteryman Vinny Silverman over here.
That one.
Round 1, I played a mirror match. Rounds 2 and 3, I played Sylvan.
I'm gonna put space in the background. Put space in the background.
Round 2 and 3, I played Sylvans. Round 4, Batteryman, and round 5, I played Inferni Tyler Serrato. We ended up drawing in round 5. So here's my list. 3 Mathematician. Mathematician is superior to Armageddonate because it's better. It doesn't have to send darks, and it's an instant summon Black Rose. And opening this in the Sinister Serpent games allows you, like, probably the best opening in the deck. Next up, I played 2 Falcon. Falcon is a level 2 tuner. It's a spellcaster. When it's sent to the graveyard, it special summon itself and face on defense position. And when it's flipped face up, you summon any Shaddoll from your graveyard face on defense position except for itself. So you can see where it's really good. Next up, I played 2 Hedgehog. Shadow Hedgehog. It's a spellcaster too. All Shadows are spellcasters. When this card flips summon, you add a spell or trap, Shadow spell or trap from your deck to your hand. And when it's
explaining the Shadow cards?
Yeah, when it's sent to the graveyard, you add a Shadow monster to your hand from your deck. Next up, I played 2 Squamata. It used to be called Lizard. When it's sent, you can send another one, and when it's flipped summon, you pop a monster on the field.
Used to be called Snake, used to be called Lizard.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck a Squamata is. Next up, I played 2 Dragon. I wanted to play more, but I wanted to mitigate the fact of drawing monsters, because the only bad hands you have are drawing this all, drawing all of the Shadows. But this one, when it's flip summoned, you bounce a card that your opponent controls, and when it's sent to the graveyard, it's an MSC. So you can see why it's really good. Next, I play 2 Beasts. Sorry. When this card's sent to the graveyard, you draw a card, and when it's flip summoned, you draw 2 and discard 1. That's it for the Shaddoll engine. I played a really small Shaddoll engine compared to other people. For the other monsters, I played 2 80 Changer. You could banish the card from the graveyard to change the battle position of the monster on the field, so either your opponent's or yours. Next up, I played 2 Rainbow Karibos. I felt like this was just a good light target to send off a Shaddoll Fusion that isn't bad to draw. Like, these 2 aren't the best cards to draw. Next up, I play 1 Felice. Felice is coming out of the new sets, new Lightsworn. It's when it's sent to the graveyard by monster effect, you supposed to summon itself, and once per turn, I'm pretty sure, or you can tribute itself, pop a monster your opponent controls, and then mill 3 cards. But it's a tuner, which is really good. So, like, normal summoning Mathematician is basically Black Rose from that, or Arcane Position. And then for the 1 boss monster, I played BLS. BLS is really good in the mirror matches, and it's just a winning card. Like, it's a card you use top deck, it's a card you use rip, or a card you get set up for. So I said, why not play? I also want to play Chaos Sorcerer, but the monster lineup was just too clogged. 3 Shaddoll Fusion. This card's really amazing. It's really a playmaker. Triggers all your Shaddoll cards, and you could, when your opponent controls a face-up like extract monster, you can send it from the deck, which are literally like a +2, because every Shaddoll effect activating is usually a +1. Next up, I played 2 Soul Charge. Soul Charge is really good because you get to Soul Charge back the constructs and the windows. What?
That's where my Soul Charges are.
Yeah. He has my Soul Charges. He has my Soul Charges and the Fernies.
Because I have his Soul Charges.
Yeah. Trifecta over here. So it's just really good. I didn't see myself playing without it. 1 Book of Moon, 1 Allure of Darkness, 1 Dark Hole, Instant Fusion, and Foolish Burial. You get Instant Fusion is basically getting back a Shaddoll Fusion. You get Instant Fusion for Midrash and limit their plays if they're playing water that turn. Foolish is just triggering any Shaddoll effect. Dark Hole is really just good. Allure of Darkness is more draw power. For the trap lineup, I play 3 Sinister Shadow games. Send 1 to the deck and flip, and it's an optional effect to flip Shaddoll face up, as many as you want. Next, I played 2 Birth Rebirth. It's just really good. Like, honestly, I reused Beast so much. Like, It's just really, really good that way.
What does that card do?
You pay 2,000 life points. If you haven't seen Raccoons yet, pay 2,000 life points and summon a monster from your graveyard face on defense position. 2 breakthrough skill for the Mirror Match, Satella Knights, and Mirror Match, Satella Knights, and any other. There's a generic good negation that can't be like MST. I think it's worth better than Phoenix Chain. Compulse, Bottomless, Warning, and Torrential. That's it for the main deck, 40 cards. For the extra deck, 4 tokens, 2 constructs.
You didn't even go to Nats 2009, you phony.
2 Winda. I think just these 4 are enough. Like a lot of people are playing 3 of these. And
is there a reason why you can't afford ulti constructs?
I haven't gotten them yet. They don't have them in the store yet. Like I'll stop them at what's it called that place.
Actually, spare so good.
One of this thing. The way I saw it is I had it on an extra spot, and because the extract's not that tight, like. This is if this card gets destroyed, I basically get back a window or any contract or whatever. Like so, when I run out of these things, I just make that, which is really easy. 1 Armedias, which I go into a lot. Goyo Guardian, I haven't gone into yet. Arcanite, amazing.
It's probably because you haven't played against Hat. You didn't make.
Look at all my cards over there.
Yeah, these are all Zane's cards. Black Rose. This is my first turn play. If I open what math position, I just Black Rose them.
Is it my Black Rose?
Plus. No, it's not your Black Rose. It's.
Or that's Vanilla Ice. Wow.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't look at it. Didn't look at it.
1 Gigantocastle because a lot of time I found that I had a Falco and Arcanite Magician on the field, and I just wanted to make a beater. So I was like, I have the space, so why not? 1 Leo, and for like seeds, Exerton. Yeah, Castell, I think it's called.
Castile.
Castile. I heard it was pretty good, so I played it. I want to play the Volleyball Chain, but I couldn't get one. And then 101. Pawn. That's a pretty good card.
You didn't play Dweller?
I did not play Dweller. I probably should have played Dweller in retrospect, but...
Mirror matches are real.
Mirror matches? Yeah, I guess.
If you have all this extra deck space to play random Synchrozy.
For the side deck, I played 2 Maxi, 2 Flying Sea. This will be coming out for Band Play Zone. I did not know it was a better card.
I'm sorry, I thought I said it.
I misread the card, I'm sorry. 2 Diffusion.
How'd you read the card? Like,
this
it's pretty black and white. Like,
2 Diffusion. I really didn't side this in because, like,
talking about his hands.
In the mirror, you really don't want to put a fusion monster out there because it doesn't really do much, honestly. It just lets you get shit on by Shaddoll Fusion. So those will probably be coming out for something else. 3 MST, generic, just like get rid of the floodgates, and it's just a good side deck card. 2 Imperial Iron Walls because I expected a lot of people to be siding in Macro Defisher Soul Chain, like removal cards and stuff like that. So this will help me against those matchups. I counter-side this a lot, which helped me out. 2 different Dimension Grounds. This is much better than Mirror Match. One time I had to set. She summoned Mathematician, and I chained this, and she was forced to summon the Felice, which is her only target, so limit her options to a Black Rose. This send off a Shaddoll Fusion is just insane. It's just incredible value. And 2 Light Mirror for Satella Knights, Batteryman, and anything else like that. Yeah. Batteryman. I lost to Girgiz in top 8, and I lost to Batteryman OTK in round 4, and I tied with my friend Tyler Serrato in a very, very close game.
It was so close.
It was intense. It was quite intense.
How does it feel being the Dark Duelist?
Pretty good, actually. Like,
Paying with Soldier though.
he did not pay with Soldier.
And what do you draft in Cube?
I draft D-Mock Reborn, Foolish Burial. I thought that would get me there, but obviously not when people draft Rescue Cat.
None. How many games did you win?
People get past Rescue Cat. Games are like matches. Games I won 1.
And out of
like 6.
What a beast.
All right.
Subscribe and whatever.